HD mob, I'm ready. Yes, I may be a little motherfucking petty, but we ready. We finna slay this motherfucking shit, and we may eat some spaghetti. Hi HD Mafia, how are you guys? It's your beautiful Queen Hazel Dior back with another video. I was going to do a reaction video to T.S. Madison, Sydney Star, and Megan James. Had technical difficulties with the audio. The audio wasn't on my end, it was from their channel, and it was extremely low. Even when you go to the comment section on that live, that podcast, you will see numerous of people saying that the audio was very low. So I really couldn't react to it because I couldn't hear it. I'm going to give you guys a story time. This is my drug addiction story time. This is a story time I've been purposely staying away from because a lot of times I think about it. It makes me very emotional right off the rip. But I owe it to you guys. And we're in the phase of Hazel Dior channel where I'm getting more and more personal with you guys. I always kept it real on here, and I always will do so. Monetization. I'm not gonna be one of those YouTubers PG-13 unless I'm on some business type of stuff. If this channel is about me and my stories, oh, we keeping it G, we keeping it raw, we keeping it real and motherfucking cut, because that's how I give it up. That's who I am. I only can be that person. I'm gonna tell you guys my story. Some of you guys may sympathize with me. Some people may bash or talk down. I'm ready for it all. I started this channel for a reason, and we're fulfilling this reason. It's getting a little hot in here, you guys, so I had to take off my sweater. By the way, this sweater was a Christmas gift from my mom, along with the earrings, and the watch was from my sister, one of my big sisters. Shout out to them, love you. Shout out to Pootie on motherfucking duty, my older sister, but my sister I'm closer to in age. Shout out to you. Shout out to my Superman, my nephew. I love you guys dearly. Happy New Year to you guys. I'm sorry I couldn't speak on Christmas and not as of New Year as of yet, but I will give her a call later, that's for sure. About 6+ years ago, I was on a gay dating site app called Jacked, or was it Grindr? I remember getting drunk that night, having several of beers, chilling over my younger brother's house. I did not have that app prior to that day. I got a buzz and was feeling myself. Just have some fun. So this guy hit me up. He was a white Caucasian male, big stocky, very big stocky guy. His name is Zach. I remember how adamant he was meeting with me. It was like he was just so fast with everything. He lived 45 minutes away from where I was at that time. I was over my brother's house, but I had my own place. He wanted to see me that night. He came through. We're just moving way too fast. That same year, a couple months before then, I had gotten into an accident. I had a lot going on with the court. I ended up getting sued and everything. I had to cough up a lot of money. It was just a lot. So I was in debt. I met him, and now I had to focus my intentions from myself onto like another person. And he wasn't not a laid back type of guy. He was really outgoing, very outspoken and blunt. He was just like a lot, way too much for me. The next day, he came through. Before he picked me up, I went by this guy house that I used to know. I'm calling him B. I went by his house and got some Vicodins, yellow, 10 milligram. I got 2 of them. I remember taking them. Zach wanted to go out, hang out with me that day. Get a little extra something going on, finna hang out with him, Took the pills feeling amazing. First time ever taking them pills, and I'm with this guy pretty much on our first actual like date. I remember that feeling. I was so relaxed and calm. Different than liquor and drinking. Every day that I'm with this guy, I want the pills. I want the Vicodin. That's the feeling that I'm used to now of being with him. It was a limit on it. I was handling it pretty well. He was stressing me out like crazy. Example, I was working 2 jobs at that time. I was working at Babies R Us and working for my dad's company. I was using my dad's work van to get around. So I had to drive a lot working for him, and I worked at that Babies R Us. So my hands is tied, is full, and then I got this new relationship. The things he would do to upset me and stress me out. I'm working 2 jobs. He would invite his cousin over to my house. I'm trying to sleep. 3 o'clock in the morning. I have to be up at 6 o'clock to get to work at 7. He would not let me sleep. Every time I try to sleep, he would just keep messing around with me, keep asking me questions, on top of playing music on his motherfucking phone, getting in the work van, because I had my dad's work van, driving to the job, and I just tried to sleep in the motherfucking parking lot until it was time for me to go to work. It was to a point I was even sleeping at my dad's house while him and his cousin occupying my house. I'm stressed. I'm going through it, sleepless. I need something to keep my mind balanced, focused mentally. I was going to the pill house to get pills. I was also going through an identity crisis that time too. I was really battling myself of me being trans, because I didn't feel comfortable presenting as male, even being a little feminine. He would even poke at it too. I don't know, it made me feel some type of way. I just have like all this shit going on, right? I was down there alcoholic before I started the pills, so I was drinking and taking the pills. 4 pills turned to 6 pills a day. End up just racking up to a huge amount of pills a day. I remember taking as much as 10. And I'm not talking about 750s and 500s milligrams, 1,000 milligrams, 10 of them a day. I love the way it made me feel. It gave me energy. I can go to both motherfucking jobs and bitch, I still be having energy. Like, I love the feeling. Money was running short. I was getting behind on my bills and all. One day I woke up, I didn't have no money. I'm behind on my rent and electric bill because I spent all the money on drugs. I started feeling so sick, like out of nowhere. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck is, why I'm feeling like this? Like, what is this feeling? Because I felt flu, like symptoms. I had the flu actually before in the past. But this one had like a twist to it. It was achy back pains, and it was like all in the head, sinus, and it was just all that going on. I didn't even know what the fuck a withdrawal really was, what it really stood for. Now I knew then. I ended up packaging some of that shit that I bought since I've been there, going to Walmart, taking shit back because I had the receipts, taking some shit back and get money. Okay, so I got a little coin. Going to the pill house, buying Vicodins. Bitch, I bought them Vicodins, popped them bitches. 30 minutes later, sick feeling, everything is gone. Wow, so the pills made me feel better. Interesting. After those pills was gone, the next day, I'm in the same boat. The feeling came back on me again. I love that feeling. This was different than liquor. I thought I was strung out with the liquor. The pills beat this by a mile. Game systems that I bought. I never was a big game player. But one day I went to the video store. I was like, I want to play some games. You know, I love scary shit. Resident Evil is a scary ass game. I bought Resident Evil. I used to play it from time to time. I didn't have no money for no pills or shit. No cigarettes, no beer, no pill. Bitch, I took them game systems back. Ain't get much for it. It was Xbox 360, PlayStation 3. Going to my cousin's house that had sold the pills at the time. Bitch, end up getting them. So this process was going on. This process went on to the point where the game system was gone. Everything that I purchased that I could take back went back, that I can get cash for. Hell, even gift cards. Oh, I took covers back that I bought 2 years prior. I wrapped it up, ain't have a receipt for it because it outdated, expired. Taking old shit back and just getting gift cards so I can some way try to get money for it. Bitch, I end up putting my fucking furniture that I bought from Arts Van. I paid $500 for that couch. Bitch, I sold it on Craigslist, posted an ad on Craigslist and sold it for $50. TV, I took that to the pawn shop. Mind you, all this is happening over months. Zach, he's way out of the picture. Not even thought of. I dated him for about 2 months and I couldn't deal with him anymore. That's a whole separate story. So now, being with this guy triggered all types of amount of dysphoria, stressed me out on top of what I already was dealing with. I wasn't ready for anyone to be in my life. So now, I'm strung out on these pills, Vicodins and Percocets real bad at this time. I had a 1-bedroom loft with nice furniture that I bought by myself from Arts Vans. I had a nice flat screen TV that I bought from Best Buy. Nice expensive perfume. Even though I presented as male, I always wear perfume. Those things start to go slowly but surely. Keeping the packaging to like down to everything I have ever bought in that house. For whatever reason, I just always like to keep the boxes, throw it in the closet. At this point, I then took everything that I own with really any value to get pills. I didn't even care about hygiene. I didn't even care about keeping myself up, brushing my teeth without the pills. The pills, and I'm pretty sure anyone who went through addiction and withdrawal can relate. You don't give a fuck about nothing but that high. Babe, you don't want to be bothered. You don't want to talk on no phone to nobody. You don't want to hang out nowhere. I didn't even care to listen to music anymore. That's how bad it was getting for me. I was going weeks without washing my clothes, beddings, linen. When I had the pills, I was more so willing to shower and do stuff. Without the pills, baby, I ain't willing doing a fuck ass thing. Sad to say, but true. I had no tables, no furniture, no TV. I was taking my TV to the pawn shop, and they gave me $100, and I would have to get it out before, that month, in a month, or they'll keep it. I ended up losing it eventually. I felt like I was at my lowest of lows. Wow, how did you get this? How did you get rock bottom like this? I know I had struggles in life before, but nothing to that capacity. I just felt so embarrassed. My peoples and stuff, word was getting around. Dang, you is out here doing bad, bitch. You out here like on some crackhead shit. I would go to the plasma center, donate twice a week to get money to go buy the pills. It was getting like out of hand, y'all. I'm trying to do everything in my power not to cry. I didn't cry enough. It's a new year, okay? Behind on my rent. My electricity ended up getting cut off in the middle of the winter, up to 3 weeks before I contacted the agency and they was able to pay it. I was freezing in the house in the dark. I did everything in my power to get pills. Like, I did not want to feel sick. Not only was the high amazing, the main biggest goal was to not get sick. If it was that easy to just stop them and walk away, that would have been done in that time. I did not want to feel sick and go through withdrawals. I just couldn't deal with that. I'm like, no. This is the consequence of feeling good. I was just out like a bum. Like my clothes wasn't even getting washed. Going through fucking identity crisis with myself. I just hated it. Every day I would go home to an empty home. Whole space. Open. Probably, a few newspapers or information and mail on the floor. Any good clothing I did have, that shit was taken back. No more expensive perfumes. Living in a empty home. You would think it was an abandoned motherfucking house. The one person that has always been there and always will, even when I was going through all of that, and like my mom, because she knew all that I was going through, withdrawals and everything, because nothing never been a secret from her. And she always supported me when I was down or up or what. She always been there through thick and thin. She just loved me so much as her child. She didn't give a fuck. She still came over and stayed a night at my place, slept on the floor. That's how much she fucked with me. She would come and stay a night at my house so I could use her car for that morning. I would drop her off at work and use her car to run around and get pills and shit. No, she didn't like it or the ideal of it. She wanted the best for me. But she always supported me as a real one would do. That's what you do. When you fuck with somebody and you really love them, you don't tear them down. You can have a conversation with them and wish the best for them, have high hopes, and tell them the real or whatever. Like, you'll get better. Not what you say, it's how you say it. It's not what you do. It's how you do it. She would just say stuff like, yeah, you're gonna get it together. You're gonna get it together. Saying that is way more inspiration and caring than you need to get your shit together. You fucking up. You ain't finna be shit. You will never be No, you never say stuff like that to people that's down. That would make them resent you. When they come out that storm, they will resent you and they would never forget that. And that is never something you would say to anyone going through some shit like that. You wish the best for them. You want them to get better. And you stand by their side and you support them to the fucking fullest. This is why my love for my mom is so powerful. My sisters as well. The love is so pure and strong, and our bond is like this. Even when I transition, they wasn't finna switch up on me when I transition. They did not know nothing about transgender or nothing. Whether they were scared of it or disagreed in the beginning, they would never have shut me down or shut me off. They already supported me through everything. And likewise, the only reason why I'm not gonna cry, and I'm actually kind of shocked, because I'm in such a good mood because it is the new year. And I don't want to bring in the new year with sorrows and crying. I went through that tragicness and how I was able to get out of it. One day, I literally cried. I got on my hands and knees in my empty home in the daytime. And I said, Lord, please take this poison away from me. Like, please, just take it away from me. I don't want no withdrawals. Like, I will stop tomorrow. I do not want to go through no sickness of withdrawals. I just can't bear it. I didn't think my willpower is that strong to face it with withdrawals. I went to sleep. I woke up with the intentions, I am bitch done. Didn't have no money then, but when I had got paid or got able to get some money, it was finito. I was convinced my mind I was done. I woke up. Wow, why do I feel so energized and different? Bitch, no motherfucking withdrawals. No withdrawals from no pills, nothing. So I noticed that and I'm like, did my wish really come true? The next day come by. Next day after that. Next week. No fucking withdrawals. I beat the fucking addiction with NAM withdraw. And I went through withdrawals every time I didn't have a pill that next day. And I fucking beat it with faith, with my faith and my willpower. You can do any motherfucking thing you want to do. Put your mind to it and have motherfucking faith. You gotta convince your mind first. It's all in here. Do you know how amazing it is for me to wake up and have a TV in my living room? Not one, but two. And three altogether. Have furniture. I literally have a couch and tables and shit. A bed, lamps, and I don't have much. But baby, I have enough. No matter if I am going through a rainy day, I'd never had to take anything back to the store. I haven't pawned it in the TV since I've been living here. That right there is amazing. Thank you, Lord. You guys want to go out and party with these drugs and stuff, you got to be careful. Don't ever think you can't get addicted to something. I have a high tolerance. You take enough for something for a certain amount of time, your ass gonna get addicted. Because that's what I thought too. I have a very high tolerance for a lot of shit. But I didn't get addicted to Vicodins and Percocets from one day or even two. It was over a course of like a month of going ham every motherfucking day. I wish you the best and have faith. Your faith will give you willpower. And if you want to stop, you can fucking do it. And you can cold turkey it as well. But I understand everyone is not that mentally powerful. So what you're going to have to do is take it slowly day by day. You're going to have to live up to this. If you taking fucking 7 pills a day, you need to, okay, 7 pills. Tomorrow I'm going to take 5 or 6. Real shit. For a couple days, take them 5 and 6. The next week, take 4 to 5. You're going to have to keep going down as by the days and the weeks. Taper it down. Your system going to get used to the smaller amount. Bitch, I'm telling you how to do it because I motherfucking know. And with this story, I pretty much wrapped up a whole year or two in this one video. I had to. If not, this video was going to be so drawn out and long, and I did not want to have a whole hour or something video. It would take years to upload without Wi-Fi. This month, y'all, is story time motherfucking month. I'm bringing y'all some real shit, real story times, some shit that's real personal to me. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys for being there. Thank you guys for the love. I motherfucking love you. This is the new year of blessings for every fucking body. Bye, my babies. I love you so fucking much.